Listen, all that negative energy that you put in the air, take it out right now.
Carr across the middle finds Renfro. They get out of there, and the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Muller.
The boy grew up.
Yo, salute. What's good with everybody, man? Hope all is well. Hope everybody had a blessed day. It's your boy, Dirty Raider, live in the basement, in the lair, once again, or the studio, or whatever you want to call it, man. I'm here. Came to have some fun. I know if you're on the East Coast, man, hell yeah, it's late as hell, bro. If you're on the East Coast, it's late as hell. I already know. But I appreciate you for tuning in, you know what I mean? If you're on the West, it really ain't that late. It's only like 10 o'clock, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a little early. It's still slightly a little early, you know what I mean? But 50 billion things on YouTube, man. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. B1's my dude. Salute to you. What's good? Right away, my dude. Salute to you. What's good? B Al, my dude. What's good? Salute. Anthony Estrada, my guy. Salute. Brian, my dude, what's good? Bulldog Bread, what's good with your fam? Black and Grayed Out, my guy. You know what I mean? Salute. Hope all is well, man. Hey, I just came in to have a smooth, cool little conversation. We can discuss the highs and the lows today. You know what I mean? I just wanted to enjoy the dub yesterday. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to get into anything else, man. I just wanted to enjoy the win, man, because we hadn't had one all year, so I just want to really enjoy that. Black and Grayed Out, we won, so now you gotta grow your beard back. Nah, man. I'm keeping it off until they lose again. I don't know. I like it like this. Hey Brian, I'll be honest, I don't have no thoughts on Blake Martinez. The only thing I can see is Perryman might be out for a while. That's all I can really see, is that Perryman might be out for a while and we got to have somebody there. But I don't really have a major opinion on him. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just another piece, man. Just another piece. And we'll have to wait and see what he actually does. I know this is his third time here and he got signed finally, but it took 3 visits. So doesn't ooh and ah me, you know what I mean? In all honesty, it don't ooh and ah me, bro. I know Andy did a small little show on him. I don't know if he'll be good, man. It's remained to be seen. Graham Cam, what's good with you, fam? Salute to you. See you pulling up in the building. What's good with you, Captain Point, my dude? What's good with you pulling up in the building? Raider Kojo, my guy. Salute to you pulling up in the building. What's good with you, man? Hope all is well. Imagine Wagons, my dude. What's good with you, man? Salute. Hope all is well with you as well. Hope you guys had a blessed day. So for me, truthfully, I don't have an opinion on Blake Martinez one way or another, man. All I care is that he comes in and he contributes. I don't need him to be a superstar. I just need him to come in, be on the level of ready to go, and play your position, man. Just play your position. You know what I mean? Let everything else, let all the other chips fall where they may. You know what I mean? But just play. I just need players to come in and play their position, man. I don't need nobody to come in and do more than what is required of them. Yeah, I mean, when I say that, I mean, don't do too much to where you find yourself out of play. You know what I mean? Or you cause some kind of conflict or confusion on the defense. I don't need that. Just need somebody to come in, play their part, do what's asked of them. You know what I mean? And we can go from there. Right away, yeah, man. I hate the fact that Denzel can't stay healthy this year, man, because I really had high hopes for him. Everybody here know I'm cheering big for the brother, but man, you know, the less time he spends on the field, man, it's harder and harder and harder to be like, damn, you know what I mean? So I pray for the brother. I wish him the best. Hopefully he can get back into to good health, and because we all know a concussion ain't nothing to play with, man. Player on my son's team suffered a concussion on Saturday. His season is over. Like, his season is over. And they got like 6 more games. You know what I mean? But his season is over. He will not play again this year. And that's tough. You know what I mean? That's a tough concussion. Because he came out the game and he passed out on the sideline. You know what I mean? So a concussion, them tough, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know where it stands, if he'll be able to bounce back in a year or two, but he suffered a bad concussion. So, you know what I mean? Good kid, too. Great player as well. My son actually lost 2 good players. One, I think, snapped his ankle or something, rolled his ankle. He's out for the next week or 2 or 3, I believe. But, man, great game played on Saturday. Great game played on Sunday by us, too. Beating up on the Denver Donkeys. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at the game stats. Let's see what we actually did in yesterday's game. So, if you can see here, there we go. So as you can see here, Chevy's got EVs for everywhere. So looking at our stat line, yesterday we did quite well. We put up 25 first downs. We got 11 of them through passing. We got 14 through running. You can contribute a couple of those to our boy DC and Josh Jacobs. Our third down efficiency this week was so much better. To go from 1-12 to 7-14, hey, look, it ain't great, but it is a whole lot better than what it was, man. It's a whole lot better than it was the week before, when we couldn't get any third down conversions at all. Just couldn't get anything moving. So the play calling on third down has gotten better. Has definitely gotten better over the week. We can definitely see that. We ran 74 plays to their 48. We had 385 total yards to their 299. We had 11 drives. They had 11 drives. They averaged 6.2 yards a drive. We averaged 5.2. They had 214 passing yards. We had 173 passing yards. Russell Wilson was 17 for 25. DC was 21 for 34. 7.6 for them, 4.8 for us per reception. We had 3 sacks for 23 yards lost. We gave up 2 sacks for 15 yards. The rushing game, now the passing game was very close. You know what I mean? It was pretty close. It wasn't completely lopsided. The rushing game was completely lopsided. We held them to 85 rushing yards while we went for a dazzling 212. They rushed 20 times. We rushed 38. They averaged 4.3 a carry. We averaged 5.6. Now, this right here is what we are going to have to fix, and that's our red zone. We cannot be 2 of 5 4 or 5, okay, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But 2 of 5, I know you can't be perfect in the red zone every time, but this number is not acceptable. It's just not acceptable, bro. If you miss 1 out of 5, I'm good with that. But to miss 3 attempts out of 5 in the red zone, that's just not going to cut it. We are going to have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. They had 7 penalties for 50 yards. We had 4 penalties for 25 yards. They had 1 turnover with a fumble loss. We had 1 defensive special teams touchdown. That was by my boy Amik. Amik in the house. Amik in the house. Yeah. My boy Amik. Amik with the touchdown. So when we're looking at this, you know what I mean? This is a much better football game that we played. 2 and 5, yeah, it's not gonna cut it versus Kansas City. I mean, Alfredo, what's good with you, man? Salute. Hope all is well. That's not gonna cut it, man. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? 2 of 5, that's just not going to get it done. Even though we got the win yesterday, and you know what I mean, it was a pretty close game until the very end. Our red zone offense has to do better, man. I would even took 3 of 5, but below 500, I can't take below 500, man. Below 500 is below average. We cannot be below average out this piece, man. We cannot be below average out this piece. You know what I mean? You have to be able to get it done. One of the most embarrassing things is to have a first and goal from the 1 and settle for a fucking field goal. That's not okay. Anybody thinks that it is, hey man, you are sorely mistaken. You are sorely mistaken. While I have the time, I also want to make this small little announcement as well. I will be hosting a room for those who cannot get the game in their area and they want to watch the game. Find me on IG. Hit me with a DM on Sunday morning before the game, and I will send you a StreamYard link so that you are able to watch the game. It is not recorded. It is not live. It is literally just a room that I created for those who cannot watch the game in their area. The most I can have in there at a time is 11. So the first 11 people who want to sit back and watch the game because they can't get it in their area, the game will be here streamed backstage for you guys to be able to see the game. Just a little something I want to do for the nation and the people, man. You know what I mean? It don't cost you anything. It's free. You know what I mean? All you got to do is say, hey, Dirty, they're not showing the game in my area. Can I watch it backstage with you? And yeah, you are most definitely able to come and watch the game with me, man. I got perfect stream. I watch a UK stream because it's undetected and they don't bother them. So I watch the whole game. And I actually like the UK channel because it keeps me informed with the rest of the world of what's going on over there. And the way that they do their commercial breaks is awesome because they literally have a conversation about what it is we just watched. You know what I mean? Instead of going into an actual real commercial, they go to their sportscasters and they conversate about the plays that just took place before the ball was turned over. I thought that shit was actually quite cool. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got to sit here and watch bullshit commercials. I get to get a little bit of information in between. Man, I love that. My IG is dirty_Raider, just like my name of the channel. You know what I mean? It's dirty_Raider. You know what I mean? Just hit me and yeah, I respond. 99% of the time I respond. It may not always be right then and there, but 99.9% of the time I will respond. That 1% I don't respond, that 0.1% I don't respond to is usually bullshit. You know what I mean? It's usually a lot of bullshit. I won't respond to bullshit. But let's take a look at a couple of other things that took place. Our defensive backs, we need a little help. You know what I mean? We need a little help. You know, is Amik the perfect corner? No, he's not. Is he serviceable and able to get the job done? Yeah, he has. You know what I mean? Real Fan Sports, what's good with you, man? Salute. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. We needed it. You know what I mean? We needed it tough. So I appreciate that. Congratulations on the win. But our defensive backfield, man, they need some help, bro. They need a little bit of help. I don't know if Merrick was just being a little sluggish from getting back, you know what I mean, and he needed another week, but he didn't drop down, you know what I mean, on that touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy. He didn't drop down like he should have, you know what I mean? I get defending the end zone, and I'm cool with defending the end zone, but at the same time, appreciate that, Ern. Appreciate that. I'm in a different part of the house today, man. I'm in a different part of the house. I'll probably go back to the living room and then in a little bit. I don't know. But right now, I'm in a different part of the house right now. You know what I mean? It's the quiet room right here. Just the quiet room. You gotta drop down as a safety, man. You cannot be sitting back waiting for someone like Russell Wilson to direct you with his eyes on where it is you need to go. You got to have your head on a swivel out here, dude. It doesn't make any sense for you to be such a talented safety and not understand that you have to be able to be depended on by your corners. You know what I mean? Now, people were saying, oh, that was on Amik. That was not on Amik. Amik had outside coverage. He saw Jeudy going in behind Nate Hobbs, and he saw the ball being thrown, which is why he decided to head in that direction so he could quite possibly try to make a play on the ball. Merrick did not see Jeudy coming into his zone, and he didn't drop down. If he drops down, more than likely that's it, at minimum, it is an incomplete pass. You know what I mean? At minimum, it is an incomplete pass. So I didn't put that Jerry Jeudy touchdown on Amik Robinson. I put that more on Nate Hobbs, who was actually covering Jeudy, you know what I mean, at the line of scrimmage. And I've also put it on Trayvon Merrick, who didn't drop down into his zone and cover it properly. It's one thing to stay over the top if you have someone underneath, but he didn't have anyone underneath. So at that point in time, you literally have to change in your mind that you have to be able to drop down into coverage and give some help. You know, Richard Lyon, my dude, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. West Side Iron, what's good, man? Salute. Hey, Bulldog Bread. Yeah, I know he's good. I wonder, you know what I mean, if he was just being sluggish yesterday, or if this is going to be a pattern. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it a pattern. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want to make that a pattern. We got our defense needs to back each other up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, our defense literally needs to come in and back each other up. I mean, that's the whole point of 11 men being on the field, is if I slip at one point in time, you can at least reach out and try to help me. And, you know, unfortunately in that play, Merrick did not look, you know what I mean, to help, and it cost us a TD. You know, that's not going to fly against Kansas City. You know what I mean? That style of play right there is not going to fly against Kansas City. Our linebackers, Diablo played a lot better. Diablo played better. Wasn't great, but it was better. Probably because he didn't have to play the whole game at that position. I don't think defense trusts each other either. Big Lil Bosco. I don't think the defense trusts each other all that much either. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to get a stronger bond. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to definitely do better with being able to recognize certain things, and that's just how I'm feeling about this defense. And can I just say, Daniel Carlson, man, you better not never miss another motherfucking extra point, bro. Come on, man. You can't be doing us like that, man. You know, every little point counts, man. Every little point counts, man. We cannot. Hey, Raider Takeover. That's what I thought. I don't know what coverage he was technically in, but whatever it was, that shit was not good. It was not good. It had a large hole in it, and we're gonna have to address that. We have to address that. Always love, Richard. Always love. Seems like the O-line is getting better. You know, it started last week, Brian. I believe it started last week. The O-line's performance from last week was by far the best performance it had put up in the previous weeks. This week's performance seemed like it was a nice little build onto last week's performance. This is what I said. If this O-line can build from last week's performance to this week, we could win the game. If it could build on from this week's next week, you have another solid chance of winning the game. Look, the key to beating Kansas City is keeping Mahomes and their offense off the fucking field. That is the key to beating them. Giving them less opportunities to touch the ball. This is another team we got to go in and we got to learn to pound the ball on the ground. We have to learn to pound the ball on the ground. We got to keep it up that way because, as I said, the more opportunities you give Mahomes, those are opportunities you give him to catch fire. You don't want him to catch fire. You want him to be rattled the whole time. You know what I mean? And hopefully you are all right, man. Hope everything is okay. Hope you didn't lose anything. Dirty, did you see the Football Life Rod Woodson, that guy, and not see? Nah, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh damn, you already know, Richard. The entire nation got your back. Just to you and Sultan and the nation that does live that in that area, please be safe. Yeah, Most definitely. Yeah, run the clock, man. Right away. Run and eat that clock, bro. Run and eat that clock, man. Should we run one extra lineman in the red zone? Hey, yeah, keep bringing in 71 reporting as eligible, man. How many times did he report as eligible yesterday? About 10 times. Yeah, I mean, he came in and played that extra tight end spot. I would say, yeah. I would definitely say, yeah. I'll say he was in on the 2 touchdown runs. I know that he was in on the 2 touchdown runs. So maybe we need to keep up with that. I want to just keep doing that. What's up with you, Seabass? What's good with you, man? It seems like Waller and DC haven't found that timing yet. And where is Johnson, the wide receiver? So, Raider takeover. I don't know why Waller and DC don't have that connection they used to have. I think all those drop passes is making DC kind of second guess throwing the ball to Waller. Just because it's the drop passes. And I have no idea where Tyron Johnson is, man. I hope he's okay. But can we please get Keelan Cole out the fucking game? I don't have any time for no scared ass people on this field, man. I don't have time for no scared ass people on the field, man. You can't be out here scared, bro. It don't make no sense. You out here playing lackluster. You're fucking calling fair catches and the man is 12 yards away and you got 2 blockers in front of you. And when you do catch the ball, you don't do shit. I don't want you, bro. And I believe I can actually speak for the nation when I say, bro, we don't fucking want you, bro. I don't know why the coaches keep giving you an opportunity. Your veteran years is your veteran years. That means your career has passed you, man. Let it fucking go. Because you are pissing us off. You either need to light a fire under your ass and prove you should still be here or get the fuck out. Because I'm not appreciating what you're doing. I'm not appreciating what you're doing. And I know a lot of people that ain't appreciating what the fuck it is you're doing. Bro. I don't get it. Big Ol' Bosco, any word on DJ Turner coming back? I feel he can be an X factor. I hope so, bro. I hope he comes back soon. I hope he comes back real soon. Waller definitely has dropped some balls. McCarr has over and underthrown him. I just think it's due to Waller missing camp. Yeah. I feel like it's due to Waller missing camp too. Yeah, dude from Denver would take it 50 yards against us. He's sitting that shit out. Yeah, man. That dude from Denver, bro. He did his thing. I ain't even gonna cap on that. He did his thing, man. That's what's up, Richard. Hope your family is doing good. We up. White Tyson, what's good with you, man? Salute. All the well wishes for my boy Richard Lyon going on right now. Said the same thing in my live, bro. Cole shouldn't be on punt return or kick return, though. On plays, there was times he was open, but didn't get targeted. Don't targeted. Think DC don't trust him or see him because of pressure. Nah, I think he sees him. I think he don't fucking trust him. Bro, he threw him a wide open touchdown last week and he fucking dropped it. He fucking dropped it. DC's not coming back to you because you're not fucking dependable. Bro, I just think DC is like that, bro. If he delivers you a good ball and you don't fucking catch it, there go your opportunity, bro. There go your opportunity. Bro, there was 2 plays that Keelan Cole was open that I saw, and DC decided to fucking run it. He trusted his legs more than he fucking trusted Keelan Cole. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't know, but I'm sick of Keelan Cole. I don't want to hear about his ass no more. I don't want to see him fucking returning nothing no more. You know what I mean? I'm good. This is another thing that blows my mind right away. I have no idea why Brandon Bolden is on kickoff return. He's slow as shit. Who knows? Who knows? You think we have a realistic shot against KC? I think we have a realistic shot every week, Brian. Any given Sunday with me, man. Any given Sunday with me, man. Division games can be like that sometimes. Look at what Frisco did today, man. You know what I mean? Frisco might not be playing great football every game, but when they go up against them Rams, I don't know, bro. They're a completely different football team. Whenever they play the Rams, man, they end up being a completely different football team. We love you too, man. Hey, I don't know. You might not be able to. That's a strong possibility. I don't see why it would be wrong for him not to trust him either. He ain't done shit to earn it. You know what I mean? He ain't done shit to earn it, no trust. Nah, ain't no being fair, Ern. Fuck being fair. I'm tired of being fair. You know what that is? It's a goddamn excuse. It's a fucking excuse. And I ain't with the excuses right now, man. I don't like Keelan Cole. I don't. He ain't doing shit. He's just taking up a roster spot, man. I ain't cool with it. You either need to perform or get going. One or the other, man. One or the other. Either get your shit in gear and start playing. Get the fuck off the team. Although I think you might be gone once DJ get back. I think you may be out of here once DJ gets back. So, you know, enjoy these last few days on the roster, man. Enjoy these last few days, man. Hey, you don't have no hands, bro. Seabass, you right. You ain't got no hands, man. You know what I mean? Omar, what's good with you, fam? What's good? Hope all is well. I can believe that Carr must see in practice Cole is independable. Hey, that's what I feel, man. You know what I mean? Yep. I'm not feeling Bolden on kickoff returns either. Did we see Amik toss Sutton and tackle Judy for a loss? Amik was turned up. Hell, just put Amik at returns. Hey. Put the ball in Amik hands, man. Put a ball in Amik hands, man, and give him a lane. Get that kid a lane, man. He gone. Amik's not slow. You know what I mean? Amik is not slow at all. The funniest shit was the lineman who tried to dive for him from 12 fucking yards away, bro. That shit is hilarious. Lineman for the Raiders. Don't do that shit, man. If they gone, just let them go, man. We don't need you to put on a fucking show about no bullshit and run the risk of getting hurt, man. Fuck that. Don't do none of that shit. We got a fighter's chance against KC. Of course we do. Anytime you step on the field, you got a chance, man. Coach needs to go. There hasn't been ST mishaps every single special teams coach needs to go. There's been special team mishaps every single week. The bright side of our special teams is Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins is the bright side of our special teams, man. That dude has come up with countless plays this season already on special teams. That save on that punt, man, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Perfectly timed. Didn't let the ball break the plank. You know, slapped it back in, and then we downed them on the one, man. That was a beautiful thing, man. That was a beautiful thing, man. But the rest, now, I know what a lot of people were talking about the onside kick, and I kind of explained it yesterday a little bit. For those who may have missed it, so here is my explanation for the onside kick. Do I understand it? Yes. Do I agree with it? Not 100%. I'm 50-50 on that. So the idea behind the onside kick was to catch a team off guard. You know what I mean? The last thing anybody was expecting was an onside kick, right? Nobody was expecting that. Nobody in the whole stadium was expecting an onside kick. But Teamer has to learn to stick to his fucking lane. He has to stick to his lane. If he stays in his fucking lane, the other guy did his job. They touched the ball. He popped them, separated them from the ball. If Teamer stays in his lane, that's Teamer's. That's a recovery for us. Sometimes you got to do shit, you know what I mean, that ain't nobody expecting. I'd rather him do that onside kick than a motherfucking trick play on third and 7. I'd rather him do that fucking onside kick than him do a goddamn trick play on 3rd and 7. If I'm being 100% honest. And I believe I'm being 100% honest. I get it. You know what I mean? I definitely get it. I definitely understand it. I didn't agree with it 100%, but that's why it was done. You know what I mean? That is why it was done. Hey, look. I know it was stupid. You know what I mean? I know it was stupid, Omar. I get it. But you have to understand from a coaching standpoint. You know what I mean? Look at the other side of the coin. If we get it, if Teamer stays in his lane and we get the ball back, are we bitching about it? We're only mad because it didn't go our way. It was stupid. But if we would have got it done, we'd have been singing a different tune, right? And yes, it only resulted in 3. But you can also take that chance with an offense that is not really doing anything. You know what that told me? They had a lot of faith in their defense yesterday. That's how good that they were playing yesterday, that they took a chance. And they had some faith in the D. And the D stepped up. They only allowed 3. Right? So that means the defense was doing their job. You know, did we let the donkey score 23? Yeah, they scored 23, but did we score 32? Yeah. Hey, Graham Cam, I just said it, bro. I literally just said it, bro. We on the same page. I know that the chat comes in a little bit late. We on the same page, bro. I believe they trusted their defense. You know? And to the defense, you know what that said to them? Y'all balling today. I got faith in y'all. Y'all can do whatever the fuck it is y'all want to do out here, man. Fuck it. We gonna go for an onside kick. If we don't get it, I trust y'all to fucking hold up. And they did. They really did. So hey, some trick plays, yes, but we get 20th century ballroom dancing fancy with our fucking trick plays, man. And I ain't cool with that. You know what I mean? No, we scored 27 on offense. We scored 27 on offense. We scored 6 on D. Oh, no, you're right. 26, yeah, because it was 32. My fault. Yeah, we scored 26 points on offense. So, you know, regardless of how we got them, we got them. We definitely got them. Sorry, man. It's hot as shit out here right now. I don't know why. It's It shouldn't be so warm in here, but it's a little warm in here, so I do apologize. You see that I like the O-line set we have now. It was still rotational. You know what I mean? I don't know if you noticed, but the line was still being rotated, but it was being rotated in a manner that I can live with. You know what I mean? I've noticed McDaniels tries to steal possessions within the game. And it's part of coaching. It's part of coaching. Sometimes you got to do something. You got to do something different and outside the box, man. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Mumford is coming along at Raider Cycles. I think it's more how valuable Hunter is because he is our main slot receiver. Hunter Renfrow's he's gonna be on special teams, man. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of it either, but it is. You know what I mean? Hey, West Side, no, it ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. We ain't the coach. You know what I mean? We ain't the coach. We can't say, you know what I mean? How about we don't do ball? I mean, it'd be nice to say it, but now Haran was in throughout the game. Number 71. He was in throughout the game because he was reporting in as an eligible lineman. He was coming in as that other tight end. You know what I mean? Haran was really playing O-line, but he was playing it as under the tight end category. You know what I mean? Andre James played extremely well. This whole line really didn't play bad yesterday. They really didn't play that bad yesterday, man. They actually played very, very good football to a point where we got the dub, right? You can't be mad at the dub. Raider Takeover says, name 5 players who had a bad game yesterday. 5 players that had a bad game yesterday. I can't say a bad game, not a bad complete game. I saw a couple of bad plays that could be fixed, but they could be fixed. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike G, who's ignoring you, man? Who's ignoring you, Mike? I ain't even see you, man. What's good with you? Salute. What's good? Yeah, tackle eligible. Yeah, I can't name 5 players that had devastatingly bad games. What I could do is name a couple of bad plays, and the good thing about those bad plays is they can be fixed. Players that need to improve. Merrick needs to improve. Darren Waller needs to improve a little bit more. Keelan Cole had a bad game, of course, but y'all consider him a player. I don't. I consider him a waste of space on the roster, man. And I y'all know I don't really like talking bad about anybody on the team, anything like that, bro. But I'm not impressed by this dude. Congratulations, you in the NFL, and you ain't doing shit with it. I'm glad you making your money. I'm glad you in the NFL, man, because that's all you gonna say to me if you ever see. At least I'm in the NFL. Cool, bro. What the fuck are you doing with it? You ain't doing shit with it, bro. Congratulations for being somebody on a team. Yay. If I was playing as bad as Keelan Cole, I'd fucking quit. If I was playing as bad as you, I'd just fucking be like, you know what, man? Y'all could definitely get somebody else that's better than me, man. I ain't got it no more. So, but I'm good on Keelan Cole. I don't even want to talk about the guy no more, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody on this team can improve. Look, the moment you feel like there's no room for improvement, hang it up. Quit. stop playing. There's no reason for you to be on the field. Even Tom Brady knows that he can get better every fucking year. He still believes that he can get better at something every fucking year. He's been in the NFL 20 fucking years. Fucking Aaron Rodgers still believes he can get better at something. I mean, what the fuck? Everybody's got to get better at something. Everybody's got to get better at something. So I will never, ever, I can tell you right now, I will never, ever see the day that we are anybody in this NFL is a perfect team. Cole can't catch the cold. Yeah, I get the joke. I get it. You know what I mean? Football is what we used to call a cold. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. Good joke. Very funny, Anthony Estrada. You know what I mean? If nobody gets it, I understand. I get it. It was great to see Andre James back. It was. Alfredo says, do you think Waller regressed since Brew left? I wouldn't say regressed, but I would say he got his contract and he got his contract. I don't want to say more than that. He got his contract. You take it however you want to take it, but he got his contract. Also, while I'm thinking about some off-the-wall crazy shit, I am 20 away from 1,500. That means I'm 20 subscribers away from a 24-hour marathon show. If it's your first time here and you enjoy the content, hit the red button that says subscribe, and I greatly appreciate you. But I am 20 away from 1,500, which means 20 away from a 24-hour show. That's going to be a wonderful long show. I'm going to try and get some special guests to pull up. I repeat, I will not ever again have more than 6 people on my screen at one time. Yesterday was fun, but yesterday was very hectic. It was extremely hard to really get everybody's point of view. So from now on, I will limit it to only 6 people to come on, including myself. So 5 other people will get a spot. You know what I mean? Whenever it is I'm doing a live, I will not put you guys through the 10, 12 people again, because it can be a little hard. It can be, went back and watched that show, man. It sounded like the sound quality was god awful because everybody was talking over each other. And if it wasn't my channel, I wouldn't even watch the video. I'd have just been like, the hell with that. So I won't do that again. I will not do that again. I do think this offense is missing the element of speed. Also, let White get some run too. What's good, Twan? How you doing, man? How's everything? Hope you're doing good. I know you probably getting ready to lay it down. I know you got a flight coming up real soon. The element of speed. I don't really know if we're missing the element of speed. Maybe blazing speed. You know what I mean? If that's what you're talking about, maybe blazing speed. And yeah, you wouldn't be wrong in that sense. If you're speaking about blazing speed, no, you wouldn't be wrong in that sense. But we do have speed, you know. I was listening to my boy Ray the Tape earlier today, and he had brought up the fact that, you know, somebody in his chat had brought up, you know, the fact of breakaway speed. And, you know, Josh Jacobs has breakaway speed. He does have that. what he doesn't have is the sustainability of breakaway speed. He can't continue that in the long run. You know what I mean? He don't have, you know what I mean? He don't have that gear, you know what I mean? That you know, he don't have that extra gear that he can just red line and then shift into another gear for extra. He don't have that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. He doesn't have that longevity of speed, that sustainability of his speed. But he does have breakaway speed because he can break away from the pocket. You know what I mean? Like once he gets to the line, he can break away from the line. He just can't sustain that speed. And, you know, he starts to drop down a little bit. But, you know, and it's not, but he does have a little bit of breakaway speed. It's not sustainable. You know what I mean? It don't last that long. And yeah, he breaks tackles. So, Joe, you're right. But he sure does break tackles. Hey, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. He's got the burst to get away from the line. He's got the power to go through people. You know what I mean? Yeah, he just doesn't have home run speed. He's got the acceleration. And acceleration is technically breakaway speed. He just doesn't have that home run. He don't have that extra gear. You know what I mean? He in a 5-speed instead of like a 10-speed, 6-speed. You know what I mean? 8-speed. He in the shifting. You know what I mean? He just don't have a racer's engine, bro. You know what I mean? He can get you out the gate. He just can't sustain it, and that's. What's up, Cali boy? What's good with you, man? Hope all is well. Dirty, I got a breakaway. Dirty, I got breakaway speed. I ran an 8.9, 40 consistent. Hey, breakaway is breakaway. However you look at it, however you classify it. You know what I mean? But if you're running an 8.9, if you running an 8.9 40, boy, you ain't got no breakaway speed, man. Frank, my guy, what's good with you, man? Salute. Ciao bella, baby. What's good with you, man? Let me see. Don't you run the slowest when you hit a home run? Hey, Ryder Cycles, I guess so, huh? You don't pay slow running backs $10 million a year. You don't. He's not slow. Some people just don't test well. He's a double and a triple and not a home run. Hey, I'll take it however I can get it, man. You know what I mean? I'll take it however I can get it, man. For real. What's up with you, R. Gonzalez, my dude? So I know you just pulled up, as you said, and my thoughts on, I don't have any thoughts on Blake Martinez, man. Not no good ones, not no bad ones. All I'm going to ask of Blake Martinez is to come in, do what the franchise, the coaching staff ask of him, and don't be a nuisance. You know what I mean? Don't hinder the defense. Come in and help the defense. If you're going to come in and hinder, don't need you. But if you're going to come in and actually do something, cool, fine, dandy, wonderful. Now, the only thing that concerns me by the Blake Martinez signing is what's going on with Denzel Perryman, right? Like that's my concerning with the Blake Martinez. It brings me back to what's going on with Denzel Perryman, right? So that would be, for me, the only thing that I would take out of the Blake Martinez signing is what's going on with Denzel Perryman. How long is he out for? You know what I mean? Is this a long-term signing, or is this, you know, just we might need something? You know what I mean? You know, so for me, I'm not gonna put too much into the Blake Martinez signing. It's a body that's needed. We definitely need a linebacker. Diablo's not going to be able to do a whole game like that. You know what I mean? He's not going to be able to put up a whole game. He needs some help, and I guess Blake Martinez is going to be that help. I mean, if I'm under the understanding it was between him and Will Compton, you know what I mean? And I think the only reason we didn't go with Will Compton is because he hurt his back. While training, he hurt his back, and I think that's why we didn't go with Will Compton. So for me, yeah, just another body for now. I got to see what he does, man. I know they say he had good numbers under Graham, you know what I mean, with the New York Giants, but you know, here it is. We're going into week 5. He hasn't played. Gosh, I don't know since what, just January, something like that. You know, since week 18, he hasn't played. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But I'm glad they decided to sign him today so that he can get a whole week under his belt to be in good shape and ready to go come Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs. So thank you for your question, brother. That's just how I see it. Do you pay exclusive backs $10 million though? I don't know. That's a good question. Mike Trumbo, not Mike Trout. Real talk. They said Marcus Allen was slow, but he was a big game player. Josh Jacobs is showing big game signs. Yep, I'm good with that. Martinez has to shut down the run and take away Diablo run fits so Diablo can just stick to covering tight ends. That works for me too, Kenneth Berry. How much would you pay Josh Jacobs if he plays the whole season and we win the Super Bowl? 10 plus mil. 10 plus mil. We desperately need middle linebacker depth. We needed that at the beginning of the season, you know what I mean? I'll give him $8 million. Nah, not for a Super Bowl win. After the Tua situation, it wouldn't surprise me if a concussion is an automatic IR trip soon. I know it's got to be 2 weeks. I know for minimum 2 weeks now, man. Sounds like a depth and special teams guy. Nah, he can play linebacker. Wild West. He can definitely play linebacker. I think he's more than just special teams depth piece. I don't think that they're going to bring him in just for that. I think he actually gets a little bit of run at middle linebacker. I believe he could be a better middle linebacker than Devon Diablo. That's for sure. I believe he could be a better middle linebacker. Work out better for us at middle linebacker than Devon Diablo has. Renfro should be back this week. Hopefully Renfro's back this week. If Renfro's not back this week, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem. That would definitely make me concerned to not get Renfro back this week, man. That would cause more concern about the young man's health. You know what I mean? We was already concerned, but we understood 2 weeks is 2 weeks. You know what I mean? That should be the proper time for a concussion. You know what I mean? If you're not responding in the proper way. And I think maybe Renfro is just hadn't responded in the proper way. As we saw, Andre James also took an extra week off from his concussion from week 1 as well. So, he missed games 2 and 3 with his concussion protocol. So that would be my understanding of Hunter Renfro. And like I said, I run with a man. I prefer a man's health first, bro. You know what I mean? Get the man healthy, man. Don't cause him no extra pain that ain't needed. You know what I mean? That's my thought process on that, man. Don't cause no more pain than that's needed at that point in time. You know what I mean? 'Cause pain ain't never really needed. But I think y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? We the people, my dude. What's good with you, man? Salute, salute. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good. Martinez hasn't played since week 3 or 4 last year, actually, when he tore his ACL. He had a good run. He was a good run stopper and good at causing turnovers, smart and technical. Was a captain, but lacks on man coverage. All right. So he hasn't played football in damn near a whole year. Because we going into week 5. Right? So you telling me this man ain't played football in a whole year? You're gonna make me more concerned, man. I was being okay, Raider Cycles. I was okay with him just coming. Now you want to cause me some concern, man, because you saying he ain't played in a year. And y'all know how I feel about players who ain't played in a year, bro. Y'all know how I feel about players. If you watch this channel, man, you know how I feel about players who haven't played football in a year. You know what I mean? I got questions. I got questions. And it's not good to have questions. Yeah, exactly. Going up against Gonzalez, going up against the Chiefs, and you ain't played in a year, man. That concerns the fuck out of me. I don't think he's if you got a torn ACL, you ain't played in a year, you are anything liability to me. For any run or pass on the fucking defense side of the ball, you are a fucking liability to me until otherwise shown. You know what I mean? To otherwise shown, you are a liability to me. Blake, so let's see. Blake will be in the middle, either Will or Mike. For sure, White Tyson. Let me see. Did I miss? How many comments did I miss since then? Let me get back up here. There we go. We the people. Josh Jacobs should get Derrick Henry money. You got to put up Derrick Henry yards. As long as Josh Jacobs gets 20 to 25 carries a game this season, the carries a game, the offense can be functional. They need to decide if they want to be vertical offense or quick passing attack. And I feel you, Kenneth Berry. They do need to make up their mind, but at the same time, I get why they do it. It keeps defenses honest. It keeps them off balance to be able to. If you can open up the top of the field, you know what I mean. If you can stretch the top of the field, and you can also hit underneath, defenses are going to have a hard time trying to figure out what it is you're lining up to do, right? So I get that, but they do need to pick one and do it a little bit more better than continuously trying to bounce back and forth between the two. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'd rather not rush any player, let them heal. Yeah, that's anybody at all. Raiders doctors cleared Renfro, but his personal neurologist didn't form from what was said earlier. Hey, if you need a second opinion and your second opinion tell you no, then it's no. Remember, the second opinion is coming from a doctor who's paying it, that's being paid by him. You know what I mean? Not the team. So, yeah. Let me see. We should see more packages of M. Crosby and Kuntz and Farrell and Jones, creating lots of pressure. I would love to see all 4 of them on the field at one time. I know it ain't gonna happen, but that would be nice if Josh Jacobs finishes the season without any major injuries. You pay the man. Yeah, you do. If you rush for 1,000 yards, you pay the man. Damn, hasn't played in a year. Yep. Let me see. Tonight and tomorrow is going to be my last time catching your lives. I'm going back to day shift at my job. Appreciate you getting me through these shifts, and I'm gonna definitely catch the replays at 4 a.m. For sure, Graham Camp. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you tune in for that 24-hour show, though. You know what I mean? Make sure you tune in for that 24-hour show, man. I think it's one. I think it's one everybody might enjoy. He had a couple thousand yards. Yeah, he did. He did. If we run the ball the way the Titans do, I'm sure Jacobs would have similar numbers. I don't know. Henry is a big Henry had some years where he was just beasting people, bro. If Josh Jacobs stays healthy, I see 3 years, 27 mil. I would probably say 3 years, 39 mil. With 31 being guaranteed. That would probably be where I'm at. It don't work. Yo, Joe, it don't work. Not the way we wanted to. We didn't draft 2 running backs to give Jacobs a contract. We also didn't draft 2 running backs to leave their ass on the bench either. And Britton Brown ain't touched the field. So, you can look at it that way too. Josh Jacobs still is only 24. We can get more years out of him. Definitely can. You definitely can. They need to attack with more play action. Renfro is concussion prone due to the hits he takes. It's due to his size. He's small. Zamir looks nowhere near as good as Jacobs. Amir had a nice run though. You know what I mean? Amir had a nice little catch and run. So I'll definitely give him that. 3 years sounds good to me for Josh Jacobs. Yeah, that's about it. Josh Jacobs been looking good since day one. I halfway agree and disagree. Last year he didn't look too hot. NorCal Jesse, my dude, salute. What's good with you, fam? Hope all is well. Zamir ain't had many plays, and he tore one off yesterday. Yeah, you know what I mean. Give him some time. I'm not 100% sure just yet, NorCal Jesse. I got to get to the 1,500. I'm like 20 subscribers away from 1,500. So once I get that all situated, and then I get all my guests all situated and figure out what my wife's work schedule is, so I can actually have a whole day to be able to do my 24-hour show. So it'll be within some time. Yeah, 20 subscribers away, man. I'm at 1.48. So 1,480. You know what I mean? It might be like 86, 87. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm right around the corner from 1,500. You know what I mean? Which I think is a big deal. And YouTube thinks it's a big deal too, because Jacobs was lined up as a fullback, taking up all the attention. Okay. Jacobs and Henry are different types of running backs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thoughts on stopping Kelce, bracket coverage, have someone travel with him, or play man? Kelce is a problem, bro. Let's just be honest. Kelce is a problem. You can play Kelce any kind of way you want to play him, but he's still gonna get it done if he has to get it done, man. The best you could do, the best thing you could hope for is to contain Kelce, not stop though. You know what I mean? Like, dude is crazy good. You know, I hate to admit it, but dude is crazy good, bro. He really is. He's crazy good. And at the best you can hope for is just to contain that brother. You know what I mean? If you can contain him, I think you'll be all right. I definitely think you'll be all right. Jacobs top 5 in broken tackles. Pretty sure of that. Carr absolutely has to use his legs occasionally. It opens up so many more potential explosive plays. It's required of QBs, especially these days. He's got to use them, yeah, as you said, occasionally, not all the time though. McDaniels can't steer away from the run game now. Nah, he cannot. He definitely cannot. R. Gonzalez, you're going to do a 24-hour show. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I am the king of long ass shows, bro. I think my longest right now is 16 hours. So what's another 8 hours on top of that, man, to spend with the nation, bro? So yeah, I do long marathon shows over here sometimes, man. When I'm in the mood for it. But the 24-hour will be a celebration of hitting 1,500. You know what I mean? Yeah, the 24-hour show will be in celebration of hitting the 1,500 mark, and hopefully continue to climb from there, man. My goal is to be in the top, top 5 for YouTube content creators and subscriptions, but I'll get there. I'm never in a rush for greatness, man. I'm never in a rush for greatness. It comes when it get here. But would I like to cash them checks that people get for having like 10,000 subscribers? 11,000? Hell yeah, I'd love to fucking get one of them checks, bro. I'd like to get one of them checks for them dudes that got the 1 million subscribers, man. They got checks. I want a plaque from YouTube, bro. I want a motherfucking plaque from YouTube too, man. You know what I mean? I want one of they plaques that they be giving out and sending to people, man. I want one of them. I think last year Jacobs realized how important he was to our team, and at the end of last season, and now the monster gonna come out. And I think the monster is out. I don't think you can put him back in the box. He ain't going back under the bed. He refuses to be in the garage or the closet. So yeah, I think he's out, bro. The Raiders are still on the wait and see with Jacobs due to his off the field issues. But Jacobs doesn't really have many off the field issues. He had one DUI and it's nothing since then. So I don't think that's it. I think it's more or less they want to see, where his hunger is. I don't get why Carr has been so inaccurate lately. I don't remember him ever playing like he has been. What gives? I don't know. It's a great question, sis. I'm gonna have to go back and see what kind of answer I can get for you from the tape. 3 years, 39 would make him the third highest running back. That's just how it is sometimes, man. Motherfuckers get paid money and end up being the top somewhere, and they don't deserve it, bro. McDaniel said, hey, thanks, Wow West, appreciate it. McDaniel said Jacobs doesn't want to come off the field. Good, don't. Ain't no reason to. What it do, Dirty? We got to do what we got to do to get this win in KC. Defense needs another big game. What's good with you, Ronell? Man, I hope all is well, man. So what do we got to do to win against – what do we got to do to get this win against KC? Keep fucking Mahomes and the offense off the damn field. We got to come out, run the ball, eat up the clock, you know what I mean, play the dink and dunk. We don't need the big passes down the field for 40, 50 yards. You know what I mean? We need the small eat up the clock, man. Just eat up the clock, bro. If you don't put their offense on the field, they can't score points. Right? So that's what I think that's our key is just to we've done it before where we just kept them off the field and we got it done. So I think that's the game plan. You got to keep them off the field and just get it done. I'm down to be a mod for 24-hour live if it's on a weekend. I got your back, honey. Hey, for sure, no cap, Jesse. I appreciate it, bro. It probably will be a weekend though. Honestly, it might be a weekend. We'll see. we will see. You know, maybe it'll be the bye week. Maybe it'll be the bye week because I got to get to 1,500 before the Kansas City game. That's what I said, before the Kansas City game, which is Monday. So I got to get 20 more subscribers before Monday. Before Monday, man. And then I can sit down and figure it out from there. Yeah, when Tariq left them, I thought they would still be okay as long as they had Kelce. Yeah, bro, he's a beast, man. I wasn't hoping for anything. I was hoping that they'd be shit without him, but it is what it is. Zamir cool, but you can tell Jacobs entered the league already on a different level. Yeah, he did. His first season, he came in on a whole nother level than what Zamir White is on right now, man. That's just being honest. Kelce is a major problem. You must rough him up and attempt to get him off his rhythm. Yeah. True. Zamir don't got those cuts Jacobs has. The last TD run was filthy. Hey, it was. It was, bro. It really was. That's what Josh Jacobs does. Alfredo KC actually looks better this year with Hill being gone. It's crazy how good they are, and it pisses me off. Hey, I feel you, man. I'm pissed off about it too. Also, Reed is a genius, unfortunately, too. Yeah, that's true. He is. You see what they did to Tampa Bay yesterday. Nah, I'm not going to do any 7-Eleven coffee runs, man. 7-Eleven don't want to sponsor me, bro. So I'm not fucking with them no more. So now I buy my coffee at the stove. I grind my own goddamn beans, press my own shit, make my own shit the way I want to. You know what I mean? 7-Eleven, they don't want to reach out and sponsor your boy, man. Nah, I got their cups all over the place on my lives. But it's all right. It's all right. It's okay, man. I don't need them. I'm going to give me a case of Red Bull. Not hating on Zamir. Just want to keep Jacob since we know he can produce and make something out of nothing. Hey, I didn't think you was hating on him. The California Poppy was good with you. Adams has been everything I expected so far, and I think it's just going to get better. It's definitely just going to get better, man. It's not going to stay stagnant as it is right now, man. It will definitely get better, and I can definitely see this being a whole lot more high-powered offense than what it is. You gotta remember, man. You know what I mean? When Davante Adams got to Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, it took a while for them to get on task, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't immediate. You know, it took a little bit of time. So I'm not opposed to waiting a little bit of time. I told you, I can wait for greatness, man. I can wait for greatness. You know? So Damn, just looked at the highest paid YouTuber, Mr. Beast, was the highest at 54 million last year alone. Yeah, bro. I just need a fraction of that, Raider Cycles. I just need a fraction of that, bro. 54 mil a year. And Mr. Beast is cool and motherfucker, bro. I like what he does, man. He go around, he giving out money and shit. You know what I mean? He got 54 mil. This dude be dropping massive tips, bro, to people, man. And I like that dude, bro. I like that dude, man. That is true too, Bulldog. A lot of drops too. Don't over pursue Mahomes so he can just juke past the pass rush. I think Max will eat this week again. Continue to limit the penalties as much as we can. Definitely. I've been high on Jacob since we drafted him because before him when did we last have a good running game? We had Marshawn at the tail end of his career. He wasn't the same beast mode. McFadden was before that. So if you don't think Latavius Murray was a good running back when he was with us, you got issues. You can't leave him out. You know what I mean? You cannot leave out Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray came and balled for us. He didn't do much anywhere else, but the years that we had him, he actually gave what he could give to us, man. And I liked Latavius Murray. So I agree. I noticed a few times we beat KC, we didn't rush so much. Seems it actually makes him more lethal. Yeah, when you rush Mahomes and get out, and he can get outside the lanes, and your defenders aren't in his face, yeah, he can do a lot more. You know what I mean? If you got a lot of pressure on him and things of that nature, you know what I mean, just standing in front of him and shutting off lanes, he'll stay in that pocket and try and beat you with his arm. And it's not something he can really do without his feet. Dirty, is Jacobs or Adams the best weapon on our offense? I don't know. The run game is probably the best thing we got. But that's not to say that our offense, that the passing game can't be our best weapon, because it can be. It's just, without a run game, man, nobody's offense is going to move without a run or a pass game. You have to have a balance of both. Based off Sunday's game, our O-line and running backs could be deadly. It's a possibility, we the people. We got to make sure everything comes together. Keys to win and run the ball, third and short, keep them in third and long, and get off the field on third down. What's good with you, Howard, man? What's good with you, fam? Hope all is well. Salute to you. Yeah, I'm definitely with the run the ball. I'm definitely with the third and shorts, getting those. We actually improved this week. You know what I mean? Last week we were 1-12 on third downs. This week we were 7-14, so the play calling got a little bit better. We were 2 from 5 in the red zone. That has to improve this week against Kansas City. Like, you cannot be 2 of 5 in the red zone against them. You have to be minimum 4 or 5. Minimum 4 of 5 to beat Kansas City. So what did the coach do so well to limit KC offensively? Honestly, I don't know, Alfredo. I have to go and watch that game. I don't know what they did. Adams got his first 1,000-yard season in year 5. Yep. I don't think it'll be year 5 when he gets, I don't think it'll be 5 years from now when he gets his first 1,000 for us, but I definitely hear what you're saying. We definitely better than our record, and we definitely some big plays out there against Denver. Most likely chemistry and learning a new scheme. Okay. How we feeling about Jayon Brown after these 4 games? Better than I am about Devon Diablo. Latavius, yes. I said Latavius. Got an issue with that, Ern? You know what I mean? The links in the chat. You know what I mean? You got an issue with that? Bring it up. I like Latavius just like McFadden more. I always thought McFadden was a letdown. Murray was good, just not great. I never said he was great. I just said he was good. He did what he did when he was here, I mean, because if we're being honest, Josh Jacobs ain't great either. He's good. He ain't great. He ain't Barry Sanders. Bulldog bread. Jayon kind of mid, to be honest. It hurts because I was excited for the pickup. I wasn't excited, but I was more on the like, hey, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Because he's really he was brought in for coverage, and that was one of the things we were lacking. It's gotten better, but it's not great. Number 52 helped set the tone on D Sunday. Hopefully he passed protocol. I think it's still 2 weeks though. 5-star. I think it's still 2 weeks before he comes out. I think the NFL is gonna make that mandatory from now on. 2 week wait. You know what I mean? And hey, 5 Star, is that you I'm seeing on Instagram with the golf lessons and shit, man? Hey man, we gonna have to hit the links, bro. If you playing, bro, if you playing golf, bro, we gonna have to hit the links, man. You gonna have to invite me out to one of these events, man. I'll be seeing. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy, man. I'll bring the clubs to the links, man. I'll bring the clubs to the links, bro. Latavius cool. That run versus the Chief, is what hyped him up. Dude would get shoestring tackle for being a big dude. Yeah, but you know what I mean, he used to put his shoulder down and run too, though. You know what I mean? So let's see. Have to use our run game to open up our playbook. Yeah, you got to. If you just throw, man, that's not gonna keep the defense honest. You know what I mean? Yeah, he do be quiet. You know what I mean? I heard his name a couple of times, but he do be quiet. All the energy I spent celebrating got me tired at work. Europe and me, keep it healthy. If we could just score in the red zone. Hey, the link is in the chat, man. It may have been a long time ago when it came up, but you know what I mean? I know I put it up there, man. Don't tell me I put it up there, nigga. I put it up there, man. But if not, there it is now. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Broncos actually signed Latavius Murray today. I didn't even know that. They need it. They need him. The coach pressured Mahomes on 38% of his dropbacks. Precious Burp Pipes. Okay, so Al's Ghost, appreciate that, man, because I hadn't even looked into it. You know what I mean? So, I feel McFadden's problem was our O-line at the time. I felt it was his health. McFadden also ran tall and got injured too often. Hey, May Spitfire, that's what I said. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I said. I felt like, you know what I mean, he got hurt too much. Do you think McDaniels would try a trick play on Monday night? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, Wild Wild West, yeah, he ain't Barry Sanders. Hey, Westside Earn, he said you're going to get spanked on that Madden, bro. 5-star for sure, man. Holla at me, let me know, man. I'm actually going to play Thursday. I'm actually going to play on Thursday. I need to hit my golf group. And ask anybody if they want to play Thursday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, got a special guest backstage that I want to bring out. He's got an issue with my Latavius Murray conversation, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're going to find out, you know what I mean, if he cool with Latavius or nah, if I got issues. But as I said, he's good, not great. I didn't ask for great. Westside Earn, what's good?
Nigga, if you would hurry up and get to your motherfucking chat, then you can read this shit on time. This nigga said, who was the last real good running back that we had? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I put in Latavius. 10 minutes later, you pull up Latavius talking about, did I disagree? I'm like, nigga, stop ignoring your chat, motherfucker.
I'm not ignoring it, but I'm trying to give everybody some love. So it goes slow for me.
So it goes slow for you.
It's slower for me because I try to address everything, especially when I'm here by myself. When I do shows by myself, I try to address everything in the chat.
I got you.
You know what I mean? I try to address everything that's in the chat. That's a question or whatever. Like, if you could be honest, bro, there's no show on YouTube, Raider content, that tries to address every single thing in the chat.
Nah, Eric tried to get to everything.
He tries,
like, bruh.
Yeah, he tries, but you know, it's like it would be only me and him that tries to just address everybody in the chat. I mean, you spending your time watching. If you spent the time to type, it should at least be addressed, right? It should be addressed. You spent the time to chat, you know. So let me spend the time to get to the question. At Spitfire, I feel our run blocking during McFadden time wasn't good. Why he balled out at the Bills after he left because their run blocking was better. Well,
McFadden went to the Cowboys.
He went to the Cowboys. He didn't go to the Bills. You know what I mean? So you just shot holes in your whole fucking theory, and me and May Spitfire are right now. You're wrong now, Ozzy, because you got the wrong team. So now you're wrong.
What can I say?
That's how it works. Jacob is a great running back, great vision, balance, strength, elusive at times to pick up the blitz and chips. Well, he just started picking up blitzes and chips because he couldn't do none of that shit in his first couple of seasons. So let's just be honest. That's why we had Jalen Rashad, because Josh Jacobs couldn't pick up a block to save his life. He got better at it. He's doing good at it now, and he's a good running back. He is not great. It takes a while to be great. It takes at least 6 years to be great. You know, 6 years of greatness,
bro.
6 years of greatness, bro.
Derrick Henry came in running.
Yeah, but he's had at least 4 or 5 years of greatness.
Hey, fuck you, Michael. Why, bro? What? If you're gonna watch Dirty, then watch Dirty. Don't be trying to watch Dirty, then watch my Madden, watch me get my ass whipped, and then come back and tell everybody about it like motherfucking reporter and shit. The fuck? If I wanted everybody to know I was getting my ass kicked in Madden, I would have told everybody.
I already knew you was getting your ass kicked in Madden. I told you that on the other show. He played Madden. He ain't good at it, but he played. He ain't good at
I am awful at this year's version, bro. Like horrible.
He ain't very good at it, but he played. He better than Murray, but when we let Murray walk was a mistake. Big drop off at running back when he left. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? That's not happening, Fluffy. That's not happening, Fluffy.
That would be counterproductive. What other coach would want to come play for us after seeing a coach get fired after 5 games? I mean, what other coach would want to come coach for us? I'm sorry. I said coach, come play for us.
McFadden stayed hurt. Stayed hurt, bro. Always.
He did stay hurt, but when he was on the field, he was spectacular.
Hey, Ozzy, man, don't waste your time, bro. Don't waste your time on that one. McFadden went to the Cowboys and got hurt. Yep, sure did.
But he went there and led the league in rushing, too.
Coach pressured Mahomes on 16 dropbacks, and he completed 3 of 12 passes on those dropbacks for 65 yards. Sounds like a good game plan, Raider Cycles. Sounds like a damn good game plan. Only thing I got against McDaniels is clock management and too much trick plays. Hey, we appreciate the attention to. Hey, for sure, Bill Bulldog Red. That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I try to do. With the, yeah, always, man. He always got them rambunctious takes, man. We should call them West Side rambunctious Ern.
Hey, Dirty. Did you hear about what happened with Hefe KC, bro? Bro, ain't cool.
I heard.
Yeah, okay.
I heard. I think Loon told me of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was over here popping all kind of racist shit at everybody, and while accusing me of being a racist,
bro.
I was like, wow.
You know that's what got him on my bad side, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was doing that shit on your channel too?
Started that shit on my channel, bro. He started that shit on my channel, and I told him, bro. You know what I mean? Come to the draft and see me, bro. Come to the draft and see me. You got all this shit you want to talk. Come to the draft and see me.
Pretty much.
You know, it's one thing to chat your box, man. It's another thing for you to do it in my face, right? Like let's take today for instance, man. I'm at my son's flag football game, bro. Right? This referee I got a history with, bro. I go back to '96 with this referee. I got ejected from a football game by this referee, right? For some shit I didn't do, bro. It had nothing. The ejection, what took place on the field had nothing to do with me, bro. Literally had nothing to do with me. he didn't like the fact that I talk a lot to the wide receiver that I'm guarding at corner. He didn't like the fact that I talk a lot. So he said
against the rules.
It's not against the rules, but he said all the talking you did enticed what the fuck are you talking about? The dude I've been talking to wasn't involved in the fucking shit either. I'm not involved. He's not involved. What are you talking about? In 96, if you got ejected from a game, you was automatically suspended for the next game. Automatically, off the bat. So I figured, fuck it. If I gotta get ejected in the second quarter, I gotta miss the rest of this game. I gotta miss the rest of the next game.
And the next game.
Fuck it. Let's make it worth it.
You whooped his ass.
So I hit him with my helmet. I wasn't the only one that left the game that day. So
fast forward.
Let's fast forward a couple of years. He ejects my son from a football game.
Okay.
My oldest son, he got ejected from a football game from this referee. You know what I mean? So today, let's fast forward to today. So one of the players on my son's team, he's on the field. People at the scoreboard, they talking to him, and he like, shut up, right? Like, I'm playing in the game, shut up. Referee flags him. Calls unsportsmanlike. Calls unsportsmanlike conduct, right? 10-yard penalty. All right, whatever, bro. So he come back to the sideline. Yeah, you know, this kid. I said, but bro, your scoreboard people are talking to him. You're in charge of the people at the scoreboard. Tell them to shut up. Ain't no reason for you to flag the kid. He's like, whatever. So there's, you know, the down stick guy, right? Because in flag football, They only have the down stick. They don't have the change. They just have the down stick. He goes over to the down stick guy. Some niggas is just ignorant.
And you overheard him say this?
And I heard him because I'm sitting right there. I'm like, all right.
I'd been like, who the fuck is these niggas, bro?
I'll wait till the end of the game, bro. I'll wait till the end of the game. So I'll wait till the end of the game. I'll catch him. Hey, bro, let me hear that ignorant nigga shit now. Game over.
Yeah.
Let me hear the ignorant nigga shit out your mouth now while I'm standing in front of your face. Let me hear it now. Well, I never said that. I said, bro, I'm not stupid. I heard you, bro. I said, we go back to 96. I know you don't fucking like me, and I can't fucking stand your bitch ass. I said, you know what I hate about you the most? I said, is that you're a Mexican, bro, and you hate your own fucking people. It's crazy. You swear to God you white, and you're not. You're Latino to the fucking Latino fullest, bro. But you don't even have love for your own goddamn people. I said, you one of the worst motherfuckers walking this earth, bro. I said, and to top it off, you're not even a man. You're a bitch. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the opportunity to state your case in front of my face.
Right.
State your case. Well, I didn't say that. All right, whatever, bro. You gonna have to see me. I ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to see me, bro. I gave you the opportunity to address it. Now you gotta see me. Here come the other referee. Hey, what's going on? Hey, bro, shut the fuck up. It ain't got nothing to do with you. This me and him. It go on for about 10 minutes. I finally I talked to a counselor. I explained to the counselor. I'll see what happens, come tomorrow, bro. But if I ever see dude in the street, he gotta see me. If I ever see dude in the street, he gotta see me. And you can tell me, hey, you ain't supposed to beat up on senior citizens. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Just choke him, slap him or something.
Sometimes an asshole needs to get his ass whooped, bro. One thing you can't do is call me an ignorant nigga and think I ain't gonna do anything about it, bro.
You clearly heard him say that shit?
Clearly, bro. Clear as day, bro. Clear as day. And even when he was like, well, I didn't say that. The dude that was the down line, he said, no, those are your exact words.
So what stopped you from slapping him right there? Like all the hella people around or some shit?
Everybody, man, no, Everybody was around, bro. My son,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It's his last year there. I got another kid that's got to go there when, you know what I mean? Like all my kids that been to that school, everybody know me. You know what I mean? Everybody know me. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to swing on him first. I wanted to push him to the edge to where he decided he wanted to swing on me so I could break his fucking break.
You know, if you slap somebody, it's different than punching them. I had that shit happen one time. I slapped somebody and like knocked him out, and then the fucking police come. They was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Well, he took a swing at me. I jumped out the way and I slapped the shit out." And they was like, "Did you slap him or hit him with a closed fist?" It's like I slapped him, and they was like, "Oh, well, that's different." And then went back to talk to him, and we ended up both walking away from the shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you didn't have any ill malice to try and hurt him. A closed fist is different than an open hand. I slap people all the time. I slap people all the time, bro. But for me, bro, really one of the things that really was pissing me off is that this guy doesn't give a fuck about the kid's safety. That's what really sent me over the edge. Like, it's flag football. So our linebacker, he goes in for a blitz. The quarterback takes off running. Well, they end up closing down the lane and he has to turn around. When he goes to turn around, our linebacker is standing right in front of him. They collide, right? And they hit the ground. They called that a fucking tackle. Right? They called that shit a tackle. 9 plays later, bro, our running back has the ball. He's going to the outside. They horse collar this nigga. They throw him into the ground with a shoulder pass. No fucking flag. No fucking
like
flag.
The Wild West. They just letting whatever happen.
Just letting whatever happen, bro. You don't care about these kids' safety. You out here for a check.
That check don't even be that much. Would it be like $100 for a weekend?
Bro, I don't even know if it's that. But regardless, man, we bring you out here to maintain, you know what I mean, a safe environment, things of that nature. And you can't even do that, bro. And then you out here yelling at people, kids, bro. Who are you to talk to somebody child like that? Telling them your parents ain't got no control over you. Who the hell is raising you at home? Bro,
God damn.
Say some shit like that to my kid, bro, and see if I don't beat the brakes off of you. First off, I'm in Diamond Bar. These are privileged fucking kids. These kids are privileged. This ain't inner city. These are privileged kids. You expect for privileged kids to say what the fuck they want to say because they're fucking privileged. You've been in this school district for how long? And you ain't realized that yet? These kids are fucking privileged. They cuss, they listen to music, they all that shit because they privileged. Their parents ain't at home all the time. That ain't for you to fucking bring it up. Ain't none of your business. Talk to my kid that way. You gonna tell the coach, this kid right here, he can't play. He don't want to play no ball. He just out here talking.
The fuck?
Bro.
That's not his place anyway, bro. Officiate the fucking game and shut the fuck up.
It ain't your place, bro. It's not your place. You know what I mean? That really ain't your place to talk to nobody like that, bro. Yeah, my beef go back to 96 with him, Wild West. You know what I mean? Yeah, he caught a helmet to the jaw. He caught a helmet to a jaw.
Oh, yeah, he hates you.
Oh, yeah, he hate me, bro. I know he hate me. I don't give a shit.
Did he acknowledge that he remembered you?
Yeah, he didn't remember me. Especially when I told him, nigga, I fucking hated you since 96. And his eyes was like, bro, I fucking remember you, bro.
Should have asked him, how did that jaw heal, motherfucker?
Oh, gimp leg ass motherfucker, bro. I can't stand that dude, bro. Hey, I'm sure I'll see him in a public place one day, man. Hey, look, so a couple of weeks ago, one of the parents I was talking to, his son played baseball. And a couple of weeks ago at the baseball game, they had an umpire who was being very unruly. You know what I mean? Talking to kids all sideways and all type of other shit. So when the game ended and he walked to his car, there was about 10 people waiting at his fucking car and gave this nigga a straight fucking beat down, bro.
Really?
They gave him a straight beat down, bro. Yeah. Police and everything.
God
They
damn.
called the police and everything, man. They gave him a smooth, bro. You got, look, you cannot talk to people's kids.
You so the fuck can't.
You can't say what you want to say to these people's kids, bro. It ain't gonna go well. In a baseball game, man, you know how these parents be taking these baseball games these days?
And there's bats involved. There's bats easily accessible out that motherfucker too.
Bro. And I ain't talking about your regular, you know what I mean, run-of-the-mill baseball league. You know what I mean? That's at the park, all 10 teams at the same park. They play there. Now I'm talking about traveling baseball, bro, where these parents is paying $1,500, $1,600.
Oh, that kind.
I'm talking about travel ball.
I had a son that used to play travel hockey. I know what you're talking about.
That shit ain't cheap, and them parents take that shit serious.
That shit ain't cheap.
Parents take that shit serious, bro. Parents take that shit serious, bro. So, nah, you know, hopefully the school understands, as I explained to him, you know what I mean? More than anything, this guy does not care about the safety of the kids that are out here, man. And I've watched that shit for 3 fucking games this year. I'm not going to fucking deal with it anymore. My kid's got 7 more games to fucking play. He's not going through this bullshit 7 more fucking games. Somebody going to get hurt.
So what's your plan moving forward if he does continue this shit? What you going to do? I know you're not just going to be able to slap him. So, like, what's going to be your plan of action?
I'm going to keep my distance, bro. Because I don't want it to affect my son.
I mean, you'll make phone calls to the office or something, principal, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the fuck you got to call the district.
If I see him at another game, bro, I'm gonna start a petition.
There you go.
I'm gonna start a petition. If I see him at another game, bro, I'm gonna start a petition. And then I'm not even gonna give it to the school. I'm gonna go to his job, bro. And be like, I got 700 signatures from parents that don't want this guy at the fucking games.
There you go.
These parents do not want this guy at the game. He's old and he needs to fucking go. This nigga's like 72. Why the fuck are you still out here calling fucking games, bro?
Why don't he go ahead and pull a hamstring like the other fucking coach in the NFL?
Shit. Why you out here calling games like it's 1984, bro? It ain't.
Letting horse collars happen and shit.
In flag football, you letting horse collars happen in flag football.
Oh, bro, I completely overlooked the fact that this is flag football.
This is flag football, bro. Flag.
Shit. God damn.
Nah, I don't want. Bro, the only reason I wanted to put hands on him is because I gave him the opportunity to address me as a man, and he couldn't. That's the only reason I wanted to beat the brakes off of him at that point. Because I'm giving you the opportunity as a man to state your case.
Right.
I didn't just run up on you and fire on you. I could have did that. But I want to give you the opportunity to state your case. And when you lie to my face, you just enrage me, bro. You a coward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You a coward at that point, bro. You deserve everything you getting ready to get.
Yeah.
You deserve everything you getting ready to get. Don't be if you say something, bro, stand up to the words you say.
Stand on that shit.
Stand on it.
No, I completely agree. 1000%.
Hey, kids ain't acting reckless on the field, though. That's the difference, we the people. You know what I mean? The kids that he's penalizing ain't the kids acting reckless. But the ones that are not the ones getting flagged. That's bullshit. Hey, Zeus, man, thanks for bringing it back to Raider football, bro. I believe, yes, I do believe it is possible to win comes Monday night. You know what I mean? Raider Pass, what's good with you? Salute, fam. Hope all is well.
He say, and how can they win?
So here's the thing. Can they? Yes, they can definitely win come Wednesday night. But the number one key is that this offense has to run the ball. They have to eat up the clock. You know what I mean? They have to eat up the clock. You have to keep Kansas City's offense off of the field. You know what I mean? You got to keep it off the field. Because if you give them opportunities, you know what I mean? If you give them the opportunities, it's not going to work well for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too many opportunities for Kansas City to move the ball just entices them to move the ball. So, you know, if you remember the last time we beat them, the way we beat them was keeping them off of the field. You know what I mean? I think at that point in time, when we beat them, I think the play clock was like, we had like 38 minutes with the ball and they had like 21. They didn't have any opportunities to actually get on the field. You know what I mean? And that's how we beat them last time we beat them. So it has to be a mixture of run pass, but it has to be a good heavy dose of run. You know what I mean? You can mix them in, but it has to be a heavier dose of run and not take these 50, 60-yard shots down the field, you know what I mean, unless they are wide open. You know what I mean? But the dink and dunks, you know what I mean? Eat up the clock, take time off here, take time off. That's how you beat Kansas City. Defense, on the defensive side of the ball to beat Kansas City, you got to stay in your lanes, man. You know what I mean? I know everybody talks about a mean pass rush, getting after the quarterback. Well, against Mahomes, it's not a quarterback you really want to get after. You know what I mean? You more want to limit him from being able to get out of the pocket and create with his feet to extend plays down the field.
By using contains with your defensive line, not let him get around that edge, because once he gets around that edge and outside of them hashes, that's when he becomes a real problem. Sorry, Dirty.
No, you all good. You all good. But no, you're exactly right. You know what I mean? Once he gets outside them edges, if you don't contain him, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't work well for you because one, he's fast. You know what I mean? He's not a slow quarterback.
Yep.
You know, now he's not the fastest in the world either, but he's quick. He's elusive. You know what I mean? And he can actually throw the ball on the run with either hand. He tries to. I mean, it's not always perfect with the left hand, but he makes these attempts, right? He's a wizard. You know what I mean? He's a wizard with the ball sometimes. So, you know, you gotta make sure that you literally, you know what I mean, close down all lanes there, because they're not gonna beat you with the run. They're not gonna beat you with the run. I'm sorry, man. Their run game is suspect to me. Their run game is suspect to me, bro. I'm not feeling Clyde Edwards-Helaire at nothing, bro. I'm not.
Didn't he just put up crazy ass numbers in fantasy? I didn't look at his stats.
1 week. 1 week, because he ain't been doing shit.
Let me see.
His name ain't ringing no bells on ESPN. Hey, we the people. I'm cool. I'm cool with scoring 30 pints too, bro. I know you meant points, but I can deal with the 30 pints as well, bro. As long as I ain't got to pay for the pints. As long as I ain't got to pay for the pints, we can do 30 pints as well, man.
Hey, yo, Dirty, Raid was talking about something this morning that every week our offense is giving up 23, 24, 23, and 24 points. So, like, our defense is giving up that. So if our offense can score 25, 27, 28, 29 points, then, you know what I mean, that puts us right where we need to be. Offense just, you know what I'm saying? We need to pick up just a little bit.
Being 2 for 5 in the red zone don't help.
Not at all. That's 40%.
That ain't. I don't even think that's 40%. I think that may be slightly less, maybe 38.
2 for 5 is exactly 40%.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit. It feel like worse.
It looked like
it's
worse.
bro. It feel like worse, bro. It feel like worse, man. So that's where I look at it. You know what I mean? The defensive pressure up front, it just needs to be a smooth pressure. It needs to shut down all lanes. You know what I mean? Running and passing. Just keep your hands up in front of the guy. You know what I mean? Defensive backs need to stick with their guy. They need to have that energy. You know what I mean? Run with your guy. I know they don't have a Tyreek Hill out there, but they got these other and Ajay spy pieces that I like to call them. You know what I mean? Ajay spies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know it ain't a word, but it's a word for me.
I was like, bro, what kind of is that a word I never heard before?
Yeah, it's a word. It's a word never heard before, man.
Okay, Kansas City. I'm looking at their depth chart. I'm just waiting for it to load. Here we go. Their defensive backs. That's what I really want to look at. Is Carlos Dunlap and Rashad Fenton. You know anything about these guys?
Just that they were ranked higher than us.
Oh, and L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah.
They're ranked higher than us?
Yeah, their defensive backfield is ranked higher than ours. Remember, we were dead last in the AFC West.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were dead last in the AFC West. So, which I think we just proved yesterday ain't true.
Yo, their defensive line sounds crazy. George Karlaftis, Derek Nottie, Chris Jones, and Frank Clark. Like, god damn.
No, they got a cool defense, bro. I'm not taking that from them. They are better than what I thought they would be without Hill. They are.
Yeah.
They're better than what I thought they would be without Hill, but still, they're fucking beatable.
Any team is beatable.
The Colts just beat them. They put a spanking on Tampa Bay, but the Colts just beat them. And sometimes you don't want to put up a spanking because that next week could be a smooth letdown for you.
They did. They put the pedal to the metal on Tampa last night, bruh.
But the Raiders do need to start picking it up, though, man. I'll say that. They do need to start picking it up, bro. We have left, on average, a minimum 21 points on the fucking board from red zone play. Every fucking game. So we should easily be having 40 fucking points every goddamn game. Easily having 40 points every damn game. But on average, we leave 21 points per game from red zone on the fucking board. Off the board.
What do you attribute that to?
The first 3 weeks was shitty play calling on third downs.
That's what I say it is.
This week we did better. 7 of 14 is a whole lot better than 1 of 12 on third downs.
Yeah. Well, that's attributed to running the fucking ball like we should have been doing a long time ago.
I understand all of that. I'm just saying. 7 of 14 is a lot better than motherfucking 1 of 12.
Now, you know how they say that New England traditionally starts slow, right? And they're saying maybe that has something to do with our slow start. Do you think we've hit the corner to where, now we're starting to we've finally figured out who we are offensively? I'll let you answer and then I give my opinion.
What was the question again?
Fucking pothead, bro. God damn. You know, like how they say New England.
I was reading the chat.
You know how they say how they say New England starts off slow traditionally?
Yeah.
And maybe that was attributed to why we're starting off slow. Do you think that we've hit the corner to where we have a open track and we can run now?
What up, Raider Paul? Nah, I'm gonna hold that until I actually see him win another game. I can't say they turned the corner after just one game, bro. I need to see multiple games.
And another question that came with that: do you think we figured out who we are offensively?
No, I don't.
I think all of Raider Nation has figured out who we are offensively. I just don't think the coaching staff has.
It's quite possible. Quite possible. Castro Raider, how's your my fantasy team doing? All right, we won this week. I won this week. Did I play you, Castro? Is that why you asking? Because did I play you? I'm 2-2. I'm 2-2. I got the losses that they say that I was gonna have, so I'm expecting to run the field for the rest of the season. But in your opinion, who's the key players on offense and defense in order to win against Kansas City? So, key players on offense has to be DC and Josh Jacobs.
Easy.
DC, Josh Jacobs, in that wide receiving core. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say DC, DA, and Josh Jacobs. No, Josh Jacobs in the backfield. You know what I mean? DC making the right decisions, and the wide receiving core getting open and catching the ball. I think that O line is getting to the point where I'm not going to say anything about them until I have a reason to say something about them. The last two games, I've been good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? They did their job. You know what I mean?
This last game, I was particularly impressed with their growth.
Yeah, DC wasn't under as much pressure as he was in the first, 2 games.
Maybe that you think
got slightly better. You know what I mean? Got a little bit better against the Cardinals. It really got better against the Titans, and then now coming up against Denver, it looked way better than it did. In week 1. Way better. Like a whole new offensive line.
Mm-hmm. You think Derek Carr is trusting his offensive line more, and that's why we're starting to see him do all the little things that everybody's been clamoring for, stepping up, scrambling. You know what I mean? I do. Yo, down under, I had the same thing, bro. I fucked around and left Michael Thomas in my damn lineups, and I woke up and the game had already started for the damn Saints, so I was stuck with him in there, and he was out of the game, so I had to hold a 0 for that whole position for this whole week.
Hey,
horrible.
Hey, Ozzy, you got your ass ran. You gave Loon his first win of the season, man. You got your ass.
Damn.
I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Who did you leave in your lineup, Ozzy?
Gabe, another one I gotta ask, bro. Are you paying attention to your lineup? Are you paying attention to your lineup? KC is beatable in KC. Mahomes is undefeated in AFC West on the road. Every one of his losses came at home. Hey, beat him at home.
Well, we beat him. We beat him in KC, right?
Yep.
And then they got mad at us for doing fucking circles around their parking lot in the buses or some shit.
Yeah. We are a running team, not pass. McDaniels needs to keep his head out of his ass like Sunday. But you can't have a run without a pass, and you can't have a pass without a run. You know what I mean? You just can't, bro. You know what I mean? You just can't.
But what's our identity? Are we a running team or are we a passing team? Or are we even going to have an identity? Are we just going to fucking change the game plan every week?
Yep. According to the defense you go up against.
So basically, we're not going to have an identity. We're not going to have something that we do. We're going to adjust to everybody else.
At the end of the season, you're a balanced football team.
So at the end of the season, we're still not going to know who the fuck we are.
No, you know that you're a balanced football team that can win. If what they're trying to do works out and you make the playoffs and you get deep into the playoffs with it, you know that you're a balanced football team.
I hear you, but good teams make the other team adjust to what they are. It sounds like we're just going to be doing a whole lot of adjusting to what other teams are. We're not going to have anything that we can be dominant and force on the other team. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna make teams adjust to you too. If you're a balanced football team, they have no idea what you're coming out to play. You can play run, you can play pass. Like, they can't stop either one because you're a balanced football team. That creates problems. Well, if we focus on this, then they can actually beat us with this. But if we focus on this, then they can actually go back and beat us with this. Well, damn, what do you defend? It makes it difficult, right?
I mean,
if a defensive
coordinator, you don't have to re-explain it, bro. I know exactly what you're saying. It's just like I still feel like, you know, we should have an identity, something that we're elite at. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City is elite at throwing the ball. The Colts or the Titans are elite at running the ball. You know what I'm saying? We should have something that we're elite at. We shouldn't just be average at everything.
The way I look at it, man, well, New England won a game last year not running the ball. Okay, yip-de-doo. How many times has that been done?
You mean not passing the ball?
Yeah, not passing. I said running the ball. They won a game just running the ball.
Oh, okay.
How often does that happen?
I mean, that's in football in its essence, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Football in its essence is a running game. Passing just came around like probably early 60s, late 50s, something like that.
Man, answer the question. In modern era football, how often does it happen that a team only throws the ball 3 times and wins the fucking game?
Why are you asking me questions that we all know the fucking answer to?
Exactly.
The hell?
Exactly.
Raider Psycho said we're going to be elite at running trick plays.
I get that it happened, bro. But how often?
Not very often, bro.
And it was against the Bills, right?
It was against the Bills.
And the Bills were already guaranteed to be in the playoffs? It was at the end of the season. It was at the end of the season.
Like week 12 or something like that.
It was at the end of the season. It was at the end of the season.
Let me see. 2021.
I ain't mistaken. It was at the end of the season.
Bills schedule.
I've made mistakes, but I believe it was at the end of the season.
Bills Patriots December 26th. But they play them twice every year. So December 26th and December 6th. So yeah, it was towards the end of the year.
And it was the December 26th game.
The day after Christmas?
Yeah. It was the December 26th game, the day that they did it.
It was a night game, right?
It was a night game.
Thursday night or Sunday night or Monday night?
I don't remember. It was a night game.
Okay. I remember it was a night game too.
Yeah, Wild Wild West I am. I'm talking about the Patriots-Bills game. Yeah, it was hella cold that game. The Bills made the playoffs, lost to the Chiefs. Yeah, I remember that game. I remember Kansas. I also remember the Bills not playing most of their starters because they was already in the playoffs. I remember being a white field and cold as hell. But it's not going to work all the time. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it can't work. What I'm saying is it's not going to work all the time. If that's a pattern that you continue to build, it makes it super easy for a defense to scheme for you. The one thing you don't want is it to be easy for a defense to scheme against you. You want
Dirty.
to
I'm not saying that we just run the ball all the fucking game. I'm just saying, but there should be something you're elite at, your bread and butter when all else fails. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I know you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying you can't run. You can't just run. You know what I mean? It has to be some form of balance. Hey, look, we should have ran the ball a whole lot more. We the people. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I do disagree with is when I hear people say, well, we need to run it all the time. No, not all the time.
It's not even possible.
Not all the time. You know what I mean? But it does need to be a continuous mixed balance. It can't be 100% lopsided. It can't be 20% pass, 80% run. It needs to be more in the 45-55 range, 50-50 range, 60-40 range. I can even live with that. Right? But you go with what works when you know that it works. Huh?
I can even live with 70-30 either way.
No, I can't live with
or running.
30. I think that's too much.
Bro, that's the new NFL is 70-30 fucking passing.
But it's not balanced at that point. I'm talking about a decently balanced offense creates more havoc and problems when it comes time to scheme for defense.
True.
You know, and that's what they're trying to put together.
It don't look that way. It looks like a heavy passing offense up until yesterday. And I think that's what everybody's been complaining about. Run the fucking ball more. It's not that we want to run 100% of the time. It's just like, bro, we have a capable workhorse back. Use them. And they did. So that's not a valid complaint this week. And they did. And it was successful. Only thing is we just, we urge them to continue with what works. And the 49ers won tonight, y'all.
That was a good game.
No,
Deebo Samuels beast. Man, Deebo Samuels beast the fuck out of him on that play. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. That shit was embarrassing, bro.
And guess who has Deebo Samuel in his league too?
Nah,
I got Deebo at the flex.
I understand what people want. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And if you think about it, you want something that's going to create a problem for people, right? You know what I mean? You want to if you look at it, bro, yesterday was a balanced offense. We ran the ball more than we had weeks before. Doesn't mean we actually ran the ball more than we passed.
Okay.
There was 38 rushing attempts. There was 34 pass attempts. That's balanced.
That is balanced.
That's balanced. And that is why we won the football game. Because we were more balanced this week than we were the previous 2 weeks.
I think we're in agreement on that.
We stepped our run game up more. You know what I mean? We stepped up with something that the nation's been begging for, step up this run game. But if you step up the run game like you did yesterday, and continue to play like that, as well as keep your passing game the way it is, you should be able to win more football games.
Nah, I have to disagree with one part. We can't keep the passing game the way it is. It has to keep evolving and getting better.
Well, it has to get better, of course. But you can't forget about it either.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't forget about it. You know, if you forget about it and stop putting the work into it, then it ain't gonna be there when you really need it.
Facts. And that's a very intricate part of your teams, like that passing game, because there's so many things that go into it and that have to go right for that pass to be completed.
Hey, Cash Lord, I got respect for the defense. I got respect for the defense and what it is they did yesterday. They earned that yesterday.
Can't do
They
nothing but
earned that
respect.
yesterday. Reason, you know how they earned that from me yesterday? Because they gave me what the fuck I asked for. 4 solid quarters of fucking football. Let me see what you can do with four solid quarters of fucking football. And that's what we got yesterday from them. And did we get a shutout? Nah, we didn't get a shutout. I don't expect the defense to pitch a shutout. But I expect for them to step up in those times when they're needed to step up and get it done. I respect them for that. But I respect the fact that they actually gave me 4 full quarters of real solid football for the first time this year. First time this year they've given us a 4 solid 4 quarters in one game. We've gotten 4 quarters of good football from them in a row, but it was two quarters of the first game, 2 quarters of the second game. You know what I mean? 2 quarters of the third game, 2 quarters of the fourth game. Like, come on, man. That ain't good enough. This was the first time we got all 4 quarters of solid football. So I respect them. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah. And the defensive touchdown by who? Somebody tell me who scored that touchdown?
What was that man's name? Motherfucking Robertson.
Who was that man? What was that man name again, man?
Amik motherfucking Robertson.
One more time. This motherfucker wears number 21 like Cliff Branch, and he had speed going down the sideline yesterday. What is that man's name? One more time.
Amik motherfucking Robertson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The man nobody wanted but me.
And you notice as soon as he got that play, who was the first person to call you, even though you ain't answer, motherfucker?
I was watching the game, but I saw your text and I texted you back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I was watching the game on my phone at the time. That's why I wasn't answering. Like, nigga, ain't about to interrupt my shit, bro. It ain't about to stop me from watching the game. Shit.
As soon as he got that play, I was like, I know that nigga Dirty going crazy right now.
Yep. I was over here, my boy, me. Hey, oh,
what you gonna say now,
bro?
That's how I be feeling when Derek Carr do something. I be like, yeah, what these motherfuckers gonna say now? What Cash Lord gonna say now?
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm just saying, man. Hey, we the people. Thanks for being honest. Thank you for being honest, bro. You know what I mean? Thank you for being honest. I was the only one wanting to keep the league, bro. I kept saying, man, get a boy a chance. Get a boy a chance.
I don't know if you're the only one. Everybody kept on asking me, you keep Amik or Sam Webb? And I was like, Amik got that experience because it was like a real toss-up for me. But it looks like
there wasn't nobody advocating for Meek like me, bro. Nobody was advocating for me.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You're right on that.
Yeah. So, hey, we the people. You are set in your ways, my friend. There is no change in your mind. You think the way you want to think. I'm cool with that. At least I know you're not going to switch up in the middle of some shit. And I can respect that. I definitely can respect that to the fullest. I like people who stick with their shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, bro. I don't fucking like you at this point in time. It ain't gonna fucking change. I can respect that. I like Amik.
I hear you.
I like Amik. I haven't not liked Amik. You know what I mean? Wild Wild West, you're 100% right. He has 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 touchdown. He's leading categories on the defense. Right now, he's a defensive star right now, bro. Right now, he's a defensive star, bro.
He gets the game ball for the season at this point.
He's a turnover magnet, bro. He's a turnover magnet, bro.
Damn.
At least on this defense, he's a turnover magnet.
Hey, Cash Lord, so the same thing that I say when the other dude says that shit about the flowers, bro. if you gonna give a nigga some flowers when he do good and take him away when he don't do good, just keep your rotten ass corpse flowers, bro. They probably stanking up the house anyway.
Hey, we the people. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do, bro. I'm not saying he's the greatest guy to ever play on our team. I just, there's those guys that you can put in, you know what I mean, and they can get it done. Like, he's been in there, bro, and he's been holding his own down, bro. He throw his body in there, he make the hits, he make the tackles. Is he gonna break up every pass? Nah, he ain't. That Jerry Jeudy touchdown catch, that wasn't on him. The sideline one was him because he fell down, but the touchdown, that wasn't on him. That was Nate Hobbs' man and Trayvon Merrick, especially if they was playing that zone coverage. Because if Merrick is actually playing that zone coverage, and then that becomes motherfucking Nate if that becomes Robinson's man, right? Then who the fuck had the man all the way on the outside?
We need to look at that play on all 22 because initially, like, I didn't actually get to go back and see the replay. It looked like that was a mixed dude and he got burnt. But then when I talked to you, you're saying it's not his dude. I need to look back at that play and see, and I haven't had a chance to review it. But it did look like that was his dude, and it looked like it was on him.
It wasn't his dude. It was not his dude. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up.
So Derek Carr's a middle of the pack quarterback until he takes us deep into the playoffs now. Obviously, Dirty doesn't want to engage in the Carr discussion tonight, so we'll have to save this for another night. I'm ready to shoot arrows over Carr any fucking time.
I'm not getting into it with them, Ern.
Not today.
I mean, people mad because he didn't look. We won the game and he didn't throw any touchdowns, and people still upset. Why?
I don't understand that, bro. How can we? Why do we get crucified for supporting the quarterback that plays for the fucking Raiders? Anybody in the chat? Can you guys answer that for me?
All right, so look, check this out. Go share this. All right, so this is a Meek at the top, right?
That's not the play we're talking about. We're talking about the one before that set that up.
No, we're talking about the touchdown. The deep bomb was him. He tripped.
Wasn't nobody but him. That's what I've been talking about the whole time. I think they're talking about something else, but that's what I've been talking about.
No, people been blaming him for this one. And this ain't on him. This is a Meek Robinson right here. This is Nate Hobbs right here.
We can't see
this is motherfucking Jerry Jeudy in the slot. You know what I mean? This is Jerry Jeudy right here, bro. This got nothing to do with a Meek.
Where is Amik? He's on the outside?
Amik is on the outside right here.
At the bottom? We can't see your mouse moving.
At the top.
We can't see your mouse moving.
So at the 15-yard line,
I see
on the furthest to the out, that's Amik. Right? Jerry Jeudy is to the inside, lined up with Nate Hobbs. Hobbs is right underneath Amik. That's where Jerry Jeudy is.
In the slot.
In the slot. Merrick is the guy back here over the top. That's Trayvon Merrick back there. Right? So let's go to the play. Let's kind of watch it a little bit. Now, I'll pause it right there. Only reason it looks like it's Amik because Amik is reacting to the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Amik was on his man. He reacted to the ball.
Yeah, he did have the outside guy. That's actually Nate Hobbs' dude. He has a point on that, y'all.
How the fuck is that on Amik? That don't make no sense.
That's not on Amik.
That's not on Amik.
That's actually that he's actually like not even supposed to be in on that play. It's just his excellent ball skills, like
Bro,
got him over there. Yeah,
he's coming to help. That's not on him.
It's the equivalent to like if in basketball, if somebody say the two guard beats his man and he gets to the hole and dunks on the center. I mean, that's not really on the center because he was over there helping. The same thing with the Meek. He was over there helping.
So right out the gate, you know what I mean? This is kind of like out of the gate. You know what I mean? I wish I could. Hold on, wait a minute. So, I mean, that's
is that a? Are we playing man right there, or do they drop into a zone?
So,
I mean, it looks like it's man when they're at the line of scrimmage, but I'm saying sometimes they disguise the coverage.
Yeah, the sideline. Hey, look, we the people. The sideline play. I can't even argue that one, bro. I saw Brody lose his foot and fall down. You know what I mean? Hey, look, that was all on him. That was 100% all on him.
Yeah.
Right. But this play is one of the ones that I kept hearing people talk about today. You know what I mean? As I was listening, I'm like, how the fuck did you put this play on Amik Robinson? I don't get it. You know what I mean? One, Hobbs ain't moving. Right? Hobbs ain't moving. You got this, you can tell this guy going straight down the field. Amik on this game already. Ball has been snapped. Merrick is over here. We can barely see Merrick in the screen, but he's standing there flat-footed and the ball's already been snapped. You're standing there flat-footed. From what I can tell, you're standing there flat-footed right now. What kind of shit is that? Were you tired? If you're tired, ask for a break. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for a one-play break. But for me,
Dirty, to be fair to Merrick, at that point, the play hasn't developed yet. So he's still looking to see who's going to pick up, who's going to come into his sector.
You should never be caught flat-footed on the football field. You should never, as a defensive back, you should never be flat-footed on the football field.
That's valid. I was just trying to,
I'm
trying to figure out what could make him stand there like that at that point. He's still diagnosing the play.
I'm telling you, as a defensive back, you should never be flat-footed on the field. Ever. You should always be either on the balls of your toes because she either be coming forward or she be backing up or she be going side to side. You should be moving though. If you're flat-footed, that means you're standing still. You ain't doing shit.
But what I'm saying is, like, maybe he's holding his position. He doesn't want to come in too far and get beat deep. Doesn't want to go too far to the left because then you know what I mean, he'll be out of position for the pass to the right. So he's like basically holding his spot. So what do you want him to do? Stand on his tippy toes while he's holding his spot? You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're a safety, like, you do not want to let nobody get behind you, and you got to maintain that depth.
No, I get
You
that.
also got to maintain your position left or right where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, there's no reason for you to be flat-footed on the field. Your reaction is now off. Whatever it is you got to do now, you are now at least a half a second slower in fucking doing it. And for a wide receiver that's
okay, I hear you
already
on that.
getting into top gear, bro, you've already been taken out of the play before the fucking play even gets to you. You should never be flat-footed as a defensive back on the field, especially not a safety, after the ball has been snapped. For what? You can read and react from the tippy toes, from the balls of your feet, bro. You can read and react from there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The balls of your feet, but I said tippy toes. My bad.
From the balls of your feet, bro. You should be able to read and react. If I see you flat-footed,
okay,
bro,
that makes sense.
If I see you flat-footed, bro,
Throwing right at you,
bro, and then you look at this linebacker right here at right around the 10 area, right? Another guy flat-footed. You don't have to be flat-footed to sit. You don't have to be flat-footed to sit. So, for me, I just felt like, you know, I didn't understand how anybody could blame Amik for this touchdown when I felt like that wasn't on him. And then look what Merrick is.
Diablo flat-footed too. Jerry Jeudy ran right by him.
Look at that. Look at where Merrick is.
Where's he at? Is that him in the end zone?
That's him in the end zone. See what I say about being flat-footed? Look where he catches the ball. Catches the ball like around the 4, the 3. This motherfucker rolls into the end zone. Diablo, not in his lane, not where he's supposed to be. You know, I don't know what Hobbs got.
That's
like
Perryman.
That's not Perryman. Perryman was already out of the game. That's 51.
That looked like 52 from here. My bad.
No, that's 51. That's Jayon Brown.
If that's 51, that's Kuntz.
Oh, is that Kuntz? It's 50. Yeah, that's 51. I think that's Kuntz. Looking like he got on a fucking onesie. You know what I mean? So, hey, Diablo been walked for. He been lost since week 1, bro. You know what I mean? He has, especially at that middle linebacker, because that's not his position. You know what I mean? That's not his position of expertise.
Well, we got Blake Martinez now can come in and play the middle linebacker. I know you're not big on him and everything, but he is somebody that's an experienced middle linebacker and be able to plug that hole in the meantime while Denzel Perryman, you know, gets healthy or whatnot. Honestly, for me, I think the Denzel Perryman thing is I think that he made a hit and like he didn't get up and like walk off the way that everybody felt that he should. So one of them spotters spotted him and was like, nah, he got to come out. You know what I mean? Because I didn't see him looking, any kind of crazy or take like a super hard, hit to the head. Unless I was missing something. Did you see it?
No, I didn't, honestly. But I didn't go look for it either.
The same thing with me. I didn't go look for it either.
I didn't go look for it.
Yeah, Gonzalez, he just blew right past our linebackers.
Hey, I don't know. Blake's got to get into some type of football shape, Cash Lord. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? They're telling me Brody hasn't played since week 3 or 4 of last year. You know what I mean? I gotta see. I'm just gonna wait and see. I am happy that they decided to go get another linebacker because it's something we needed. But it also makes me curious as to what's going on with Denzel Perryman. You know what I mean?
I'm not so concerned about it like that, Dirty. I don't think it has a lot to do with. I mean, it does have something to do with Denzel Perryman's, injury or whatnot. But I think it's a position that was a need anyway. I've been saying this since preseason. I was like, are we really going to go into the preseason with one middle linebacker that's injury prone? You know what I'm saying? So it's a position of need. I think it's a move that we should have made a long time ago, and we brought him in a month ago to come work out for us, and then we brought him again another was it last week or 2 weeks ago to work out again?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it was overdue.
Yeah, it probably was overdue. But it just makes me wonder. That's all. It just makes me wonder. Makes me a little concerned as to what's going on with Denzel Perryman. That's all.
I hear you. I mean, it is something to think about.
That's a fair question.
It's a fair question. What did you doing? Eating ass or something?
Nah. I had dinner, and I felt like I had something in my teeth, and I wasn't gonna pick my teeth on no fucking camera. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? I was trying to get it out. Just how sometimes you can get it out with your tongue, right? Kind of just put it out, but it wasn't coming out, so I had to turn the camera off for a second, man.
For sure.
What do you think about the performance of the offensive guards? I'm good with this whole offensive line. Wild West. I'm good with this whole offensive line right now. I'm not gonna say anything bad about them or anything until I got a reason to, because I'm good with the football that they're playing the last 2 games. I'm pretty good with the football that they've been playing the last 2 games. I'm really happy with the last game that they played. They opened up the passing lanes. They opened up the running lanes. You know what I mean? They got after the ball. They fought. Cute, 1 or 2 slight miscues. You know what I mean? But not too bad. Not too bad at all. I really like the partnership of Parham and Andre James going on right there. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that a lot. You know what I mean? It's opening up the middle of the field. So I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely like that.
I just want to see progression on that offensive line. That's what I seen this last week. I don't know about the last 2 weeks, but I know this last week for sure. I'm content. I'm not thrilled, but I'm not gonna, like Dirty said, not gonna talk shit about if they ain't done nothing. I'm excited for Parham. Yep, Alfredo, I feel you. Oh, you met the dude?
Cool shit, man. Well, I am coming up on 2:40. It's about 1 a.m. I am going to get ready to close it down. I will be back Wednesday night. I will not be in tomorrow. I will be back Wednesday night. Hopefully, our boy Sultan will be in tomorrow with the Pick'em Tuesdays.
No, Sultan said on his one of his posts, I think it was on YouTube, like in a little post or whatever. He said Pick'em is canceled for this week.
Oh, okay.
He's having a big problem with the internet. The hurricane knocked out their whole fucking grid down there. So it's like he said it takes him like 3 hours just to get some service to make a post. So it's not looking good right now.
Hey, we the people, my dude.
And let's keep Sultan in our prayers too.
Yeah, we the people, my guy. Always a pleasure. I know we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I love your opinion, bro, because you keep it G, bro. You believe what you believe, and you don't really give two shits. You ain't gonna change your mind. I can respect that, man. But you have a blessed, great night.
Have a good night, we the people.
Ern, before we roll up out of here, man, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me right here at Fuck FAKC. I'm sorry, at Westside Media. That's on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at Westside Sports Radio. I just haven't changed my channel thing over yet. But yeah, holla at your boy, and you find me on all these random channels, especially here on Dirty Channel and SC Experience. Yep. Westside, Earn.
Appreciate you, man. You guys know where you can find me. Like I said, if you want to watch the game and they're not showing it in your area, find me on IG. Sunday mornings, hit me with a DM. Hey, Dirty, can I get a link to the room to watch the game? I will send you the link to the room to be able to watch the game.
Dirty gonna send you the room key.
Yeah, it don't cost you no money. It's 100% free. You know what I mean? It's just something I felt like I needed to do for people who may not be able to watch the game. Now I can host a max of 11. You know what I mean? But you know, it's probably not going to be the greatest way to watch the game, but you will see all of the game. You know what I mean? You'll see 100% of the game. May not be the best way to watch it. I mean, especially from the UK. The way the UK do it, bro, that shit is gangster.
Huh.
Yeah. They don't have commercials. Like, they don't really do commercials. They don't really do commercials. They're very light.
They make money.
They're very light with the commercials, bro. They're very light with their commercials. Very light, bro.
Huh.
You know what I mean? But for the like when it goes into commercial break, it goes back into the studio, and their sportscasters, their commentators, they talk about what just took place, and then they go to a small 30-40 second commercial break, and then they come back to the game.
Oh, okay. So you're not stuck in a 4-minute commercial and shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So while it's in a commercial break, they talk about what literally just happened before the ball changed. You know what I mean? And, you know, this and that. Like, it just seems a little better.
To help people stay up with the game and shit. Probably because it's in the UK and it's not popular over there, so it helps people stay, like, you know, in tune with the game so they don't get lost and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a UK channel that streams football over in the UK for the people.
Salute to Wasted, bro. Hey, thank you, Wasted. Hey, Wasted said he banned FAKC. Thank you, sir.
My boy in the building. What's good with you, fam? What's good with you, family?
That's the big homie.
Hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing good, man. If you up, that means you must be getting ready to hit the gym before you go to work. Brother,
what time is it out there? You looking at 4 o'clock?
It's 4 o'clock.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hey, Wasted, bro. I'm like 20 away from 1,500, right? When I get to 1,500, bro, I'm doing a 24-hour marathon show, bro. I need you to be a guest for a little bit on that show, man. Holla at me on IG. Let me know if we can make that work. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do it once I hit the 1,500. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pick a day, and then I'm gonna do a 24-hour. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got nowhere to go.
Sound like Monster energy drinks.
You know what I mean? I ain't
Oh,
got
bro, we know what you be looking like at the end of your 24-hour things. All we see is a fucking eyebrow sticking up in that chair, bro.
Oh, bro, you know what I mean? I try. I try. I try. But nah, seriously, man. Appreciate everybody as always. Like I always say, man, 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? It's much love, much respect. I can always do a show, but what's a show without an audience? You know what I mean? What's a show without an audience? So appreciate y'all as always, man. And Raider Nation, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, go get your motherfucking sunshine, man. We out.